in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be discussing in this reaction video is a woman who wants to tell you why good men are not good enough. She says that men are failing with women because they're just too good and they don't want good men. And I want you to hear the delusional statement or the delusional reasoning behind what she said. And you tell me whether or not it makes any sense to you. So hold on 1 second, I pull her ass on the screen. Hold on 1 second, I gotta get her on now. What's the back health of delusion on the way? And T-minus 3, 2, 1.
Do you know why Black women don't like the good man? And we have a lot to go through, so listen carefully. Moderately attractive Black women like me, educated, traveled, well-traveled, adventurous, the whole spectrum of women. You can date a broke woman, an ugly woman, a highly gorgeous woman, uneducated woman, and you will still not win with Black women. And the reason why is because you don't take a stance on anything. You always have the opinion that this doesn't impact me, this doesn't affect me, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to be a bystander. And by doing so, you actually lose the trust of the Black women in your scope, and you're also complicit. You're complicit.
Now, check this out now. All that means is that Black men are choosing to stay out of the way, to not involve themselves in foolishness or any type of disruption. And she says that's being complicit, and that's the reason why Black women don't trust us. Now, if you really look into what she's saying, she says Black men do not stand on anything. That's a lie. We stand on things such as we want our women to be feminine. We want our women to respect us. We want our women to be in pocket, not out of pocket. We want a woman to follow our leadership, right? We stand on a whole lot of things. What she's saying is we're not standing on the things that she thinks is valuable or important. And because of that, good men are not winning with Black women. Now, what it really is, Black men do not want her. That's what this really is coming down to, in my most humble opinion. So she's trying to make it seem like we can't get anybody. That's why she said that she's moderately attractive. We can't get big women, skinny women, unattractive women. So we're always going to lose simply because we are choosing not to engage in their BS. A woman is a very chaotic, tall child, in my most humble opinion. They are very immature. Their perspectives and outlooks on life have been skewed with the feminist movement. That's what this is about right here. Let's keep going.
So complicit. You're complicit in all of the things that Black women go through in society. When you don't stand up for us, you're complicit. That makes you the aggressor. That makes you at fault. So these same good men end up marrying others because they don't have the same societal pressures and uphill battle that Black women have. And we're not going to be with someone who doesn't have our backs. We're not going to be with someone who's complicit against all of the angst that we go through, likely at the hands of a man, whether it's in career or personal life. We're not going for it. We would rather.
Now, here's the thing. The reason why the Black men are going to what she called quote unquote others, in other words, women of different races, cultural backgrounds, has nothing to do with what she's talking about. Men are going there because of the treatment. Men want to be treated like men. Men want to be treated right. Men want to be treated as if they matter. So that's why men are heading over there. Men are not choosing to be with women who is combative. You can tell by the way that she's speaking that this is an argumentative woman. That this is one of those women that if she don't get her way, she gonna tell you about yourself, as she calls it. She gonna let you know how she feels. She is a very difficult and unpleasant woman to be around. You can feel the energy. You can sense the poison in her spirit if you were to deal with a woman like that. This woman is single. She gonna stay single. She only gonna be used for recreational purposes. She gonna have short-term relationships because that man gonna say, fuck this and get the hell out of it. Think about this now. Everything she's saying, it sounds angry. It sounds mean. It sounds mean-spirited and hateful-hearted. You know what I mean? And she wants to put the blame on us. This is how you know most times women are to blame. Because when women, for no damn reason, get on TikTok and say it's your fault, man, and 9 times out of 10, it's their fault. Ain't nobody studying you, lady. Ain't nobody really worried about you. And I think that's what it is. She's not getting the attention that she wants because of her behavior and her points of view. Let's keep going.
Rather be single and really enjoy our single lives than to settle for a good man. We like men who create waves. We like men who have morals and actually take a stance and defend those morals. That's why you see whenever a black woman marries an other, that man loves her from head to toe. He adores her. He stands up for her and he defends her. It makes no difference whether you're black, white, Latino, Asian, African. Women inherently want the same thing. We want to be protected. And quote unquote good men, you have dropped the ball for centuries. Men who are users and abusers who don't mean us any good, we know exactly where they stand. But we can avoid them, right? We don't even know where you stand. We don't know where you stand. It's almost like the same argument with overt racists. At least I know you don't like me. And that's better to me than you acting like you're on my side and you're really not. Anyway, I'm going to get off this, but I just want to say if you think you're a good man and you've never rallied for and stood up for and protected a black woman that's outside of your family or the people that you love, baby, you're just a man.
You would be a damn fool to go take up for a black woman who is not who has no societal ties to you whatsoever. There are men who have lost their lives trying to protect a stranger who is a black woman from her boyfriend. Okay? F that. Ain't nowhere in hell. There's nothing wrong with that. She just wants you to go up there and she want to send you on a mission. She want to send you on a crash. I mean, she wants you to crash out and shit. No, man. No. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got one more thing to show you. Hold on. But yeah, she's delusional, bro. Something wrong with her, man. Good men are only men who don't mind their business, according to her. Good men are not good enough unless they stand up for women that they don't know. That don't make any sense to me, man. But let's keep going.
Today's dating pool and what's left. I'm telling you right now, it's piss poor. If you thinking about leaving home because your man done left his drawers on the floor 2 days in a row and you get tired of it, and that's the only thing he doing wrong, I would advise you to girl, just keep picking up that man drawers and washing them and find a way to be happy with your man. Because what's out here now, they ain't doing it like, you know, what we might be accustomed to, what we used to, or the things that we want. Because see me, what I'm used to helpmate behavior. Like, I'm used to being protected, provided for, and yeah, like all of that. I'm used to being in relationships where, okay, I don't have to always say something. I can go home and my man is like, hey, babe, I grabbed this. I thought, you know, you might like this, or blah, 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 blah. Your work schedule changing. I got this, so this might make the transition smooth for you. Oh, I called the man here today to wash all the cars at the house. Oh, when I went grocery shopping for the property we have right here, I went grocery shopping for all of the houses that we have. Like, things like that. I'm used to that out of a person. Thoughtful things, like a person being a helpmate. I'm used to being able to just take care of my partner in return on the home front because I'm also being taken care of. Baby, if you used to that and if you got that right now, you better find a way to make that work. Because when you go out here, I don't care how people try to make you feel like, oh, it's people out there, it's people out there. People out here ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. These people are piss poor. When I tell you, and I don't mean that in terms of the finances, I just mean that their mindset is piss poor. These people are not built to be helpmates. These people don't know the basis of dating. These people are not mature. These people will text you to death and ain't playing nan date. You know you're dealing with a grown person when the minute he get your attention, he like, look, I can't even, I'm not finna lose her attention. Let me do something I ain't never done before.
See what you got here, ladies and gentlemen, in two different perspectives. You got one perspective of a woman who think you can have anything you want, the first clip, you know, because black men ain't good, according to her. And then you have another perspective where a woman says, look, man, if you got a good black man, you better hang on to him because there ain't shit out here. And the latter one, is the correct one. You get me? Well, anyway, you let me know what you think about this content. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Y'all be safe. Take it easy now, yeah.